Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing the DTC code P0045, which signifies a malfunction in the Turbocharger Wastegate control actuator circuit for the Honda CRV models from 2017 to 2022. This error code specifically points toward issues within the electrical circuit that controls the Turbocharger Wastegate actuator. The Turbocharger Wastegate is a device that regulates the flow of exhaust gases into the turbine and therefore influences the performance and efficiency of the turbocharger system. Proper function of this system is crucial for optimum engine operation and power delivery. We will go thoroughly through the diagnostic procedures to effectively troubleshoot this specific error code. Let's dive in. The DTC P0045 relates specifically to the Turbocharger Wastegate control actuator circuit. The components involved include the Turbocharger Wastegate control actuator, which plays a vital role in managing engine performance by controlling the amount of exhaust gas that flows through the turbocharger. This actuator is typically located close to the turbocharger itself, making it essential to access during diagnostics. If the actuator fails, or if there is circuit malfunction, it could lead to reduced engine performance or efficiency issues. It's crucial to understand the location and function of this component, as it will guide our troubleshooting efforts effectively. When addressing DTC P0045, several possible causes arise. Firstly, there may be shorted wires in the circuit that connects the wastegate actuator to the powertrain control module, PCM. A short could occur due to wear, moisture, or improper installation. Secondly, open wire connections may be another potential cause, which means there's a break in the circuit preventing signals from reaching the actuator. Lastly, the wastegate actuator itself may be faulty, either internally or due to mechanical failure. Understanding these causes is critical to efficiently diagnose and resolve the problem. The symptoms associated with DTC P0045 typically include reduced engine performance, manifesting as sluggish acceleration, and possible decrease in fuel efficiency. Drivers may notice the check engine light illuminated on the dashboard, prompting a need for further investigation. Other indicators can include an overall feeling of poor acceleration and inefficient power delivery, affecting the vehicle's drivability under certain conditions. Identifying these symptoms helps in narrowing down the troubleshooting steps necessary for resolving the error. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0045 is to verify the problem conditions. Begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine. Use the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, to clear the DTC, ensuring that any previous errors are reset. After clearing, turn the vehicle off and then start the engine, holding the engine speed at 3,000 RPM without load until the radiator fan engages. Once engaged, allow the engine to idle. This testing procedure is crucial to see if DTC P0045 reappears, helping differentiate between a persistent issue and an intermittent one. Make sure to select the electric wastegate option in the HDS menu and check for any present DTCs, guiding the next steps effectively. Moving on to the second troubleshooting step for DTC P0045, begin by turning the vehicle to the off or lock mode. Jump the SCS line using the HDS for more than 1 minute to allow the system to reset. Next, disconnect the Turbocharger 5P connector and the PCM connector E80P to isolate the components. Check for continuity between specific test points. Turbocharger 5P connector, terminal number 5, and body ground. Conducting this test helps identify any short circuits in the WGMTR1 wire. A continuity indication would suggest a wiring issue that needs to be resolved. whereas no continuity would lead you to continue on to the next troubleshooting step. For the third troubleshooting step relating to DTC P0045, focus on the WG-MTR2 line. Check continuity again between designated test points, ensuring that the Turbocharger 5P connector remains disconnected alongside the PCM connector E80P. This time, focus on Turbocharger 5P connector terminal number 1 and body ground. A continuity reading would indicate that the wiring for WG-MTR2 may have a short that needs addressing. If there is no continuity, you will continue with troubleshooting, moving to open wire checks to further investigate potential connection issues affecting system performance. In the fourth step of troubleshooting DTC P0045, check for open wires, specifically in the WG-MTR1 Plus line. Maintain the vehicle in the off mode with both the Turbocharger 5P and PCM E80P connectors disconnected. Measure for continuity between Turbocharger 5P connector terminal number 5 and PCM connector E terminal number 26. If continuity is present, it indicates the wire is intact, allowing you to proceed further in the diagnostic process. However, if there is a lack of continuity, it is essential to repair the open wire between the PCM and the turbocharger connection to ensure proper signal transmission and actuator functionality. As we advance to the fifth troubleshooting step for DTC P0045, we will execute an open wire check for the WG-MTR2 negative line. Similar to previous steps, ensure the vehicle remains in the off mode with the Turbocharger 5P and PCM E80P connectors disconnected. Inspect continuity between Turbocharger 5P connector terminal number 1 and PCM connector E terminal number 25. A continuity reading indicates that the circuit is intact, while a lack of it signifies an open wire issue that may need additional repairs. Identifying any breaks in this line is important for restoring proper functionality to the wastegate actuator. In this sixth troubleshooting step of DTC P0045, focus on checking for shorts between the WG-MTR1 Plus and WG-MTR2 negative lines. Make sure to keep the vehicle in off mode with both connectors disconnected. Measure continuity between Turbocharger 5P connector terminal number 1 and terminal number 5. If continuity exists, it indicates a short circuit that requires correcting. If not, you would advance to the next diagnostic step. This phase is crucial to ensure that both lines are functioning correctly without interference from short circuits that could affect the actuator's operation. Step 7 in troubleshooting DTC P0045 involves checking the internal circuit of the Turbocharger Wastegate control actuator. Ensure the vehicle is in the off mode and that both the PCM and Turbocharger 5P connectors are disconnected. Measure the resistance between the Turbocharger 5P connector terminal number 1 and terminal number 5. Focusing on the actuator side, you should be looking for a resistance reading between approximately 1.2 ohms and 1.0 kiloohms. If the resistance falls outside these specifications, it indicates a fault within the actuator itself, necessitating its replacement. This step is vital for diagnosing internal malfunctions that would inhibit proper control of the turbocharger wastegate. The final troubleshooting step for DTC P0045 examines the wastegate control actuator for potential shorts to ground. With the vehicle in the off mode and both the PCM and turbocharger connector disconnected, check for continuity between the turbocharger's connector terminals. If continuity is found, this indicates that the actuator has a short to ground and must be replaced. If no continuity is observed, the internal circuit of the actuator appears to be functioning correctly. In this case, it would be essential to verify if there are any service bulletins regarding this DTC, or consider replacing the PCM if it's deemed faulty. Upon completion of all necessary repairs for DTC P0045, it's important to perform a final verification of the repair. Start by ensuring that all repairs outlined in previous steps have been completed and all components are reconnected properly. Next, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any lingering trouble codes. Following this, conduct a road test to confirm that the vehicle performs optimally and that the symptoms associated with the DTC have been resolved. Monitoring the vehicle during various driving conditions will help ensure the effectiveness of the repairs performed. Preventive maintenance is vital to avoid future occurrences of DTC P0045. Regular inspections of wiring connected to the Turbocharger Wastegate actuator can help identify any wear or early signs of failure before they escalate into larger issues. Ensuring that all electrical connections are secure and free of corrosion can prevent electrical malfunctions. Additionally, keeping the actuator clean from dirt and debris can promote longevity and optimal function. Adopting these preventive measures will enhance the reliability of the turbocharger system and improve vehicle performance. In conclusion, addressing DTC P0045 requires an understanding of the turbocharger wastegate actuator's vital role in engine performance. By following a systematic troubleshooting approach, we can pinpoint issues accurately and ensure effective repairs. The importance of performing regular preventive checks cannot be overstated. This proactive approach can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering similar errors in the future. Remember, effective diagnostics play a key role in maintaining vehicle performance and reliability. Thank you for your attention, and I hope this guide assists you in working on the Honda CRV models affected by this error code. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.